So the first thing that we need to do before we start drawing out our image is create a border for this. So what we're going to do is get a ruler and have a pencil ready, and on your watercolor paper you're going to measure first 2.5 inches to create this border all the way around. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to line my ruler up, and again I'm making sure that my ruler starts at 0, which mine does not start at the edge of the ruler but inside the ruler. So make sure you do that. Lightly make 2 tick marks at the top and the bottom, or like along the sides, or again 2 of them. And now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to draw that line just yet. I'm going to measure 2.5 inches over, so I'm going to start it here. I'm going to lightly draw that in, so 11, 10, so I'm going to go 2.5 inches, and I'm going to go 2.5 inches. So my other line was just outside. So I've lightly drawn a line right now along this. Again, you're probably not going to hardly see that at all. So I have 1 tick mark there. I'm going to do the same thing along this side, over here. And now because I've started it from, I already have a line here, I'm going to start my ruler at the other edge. And because my ruler's not long enough, so I want to start it this way. And I'm going to measure 2.5 inches from the other side. I'm going to draw in my line lightly. We always want to have 2 points to make a straight line. So that's why it's super important to do that. Just double checking my work. So again, I drew a line, but now I can't even see it this way. So again, same thing, I'm going to line my ruler up with the edge here. Find 2.5 this way. Connect that. Off a little bit, so I'm going to do that again. Make sure you are drawing this really lightly because, again, you don't want to have these dark lines showing up at the end because you're going to need to erase all them. And now because I've gone from this side over and I measured at 2.5, now I have both of these ending in the same spot. So I'm going to just make sure I have my 2 marks. I'm going to line them up and I'm going to draw them. So now I'm left with an inside border and an outside border, and again, if I hold that up really close, you can kind of see that. But that's what we're going to focus on first. Once you have that done, you're going to start to draw out your main subject matter lightly in the middle, and then also begin adding in your background. Again, your background is probably going to be in the inside part, but then have obviously one part extending outside of the paper.